Okay, you know what? Today, our country, like United States of America, is having a squatters pandemic. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, this stuff been going on ever since the COVID-19 pandemic, when the politicians not allowed landlords to evict people from apartments or a house because, well, because of that. It's so strange how the people who are locked out are still getting unemployment checks, emergency unemployment checks. That is, all right. Okay, for those who've been locked out of their jobs. Okay, so what happened? The lowlights are taking advantage of it. Okay, all right. So like later on, that after COVID's restriction has been reduced. Okay, now you got squatters, taking advantage of the situation. Okay, all right, like so-called squatter rights, and what they do, they go in and steal homes, steal vacant homes from landowners. Okay, and I mean, there's one case of a woman in New York got arrested for trying to get the squatters out of their home. I mean, when we see those squatters and how they make false documents, I don't understand how they get away with it, because let me tell you, burglary and trespass is still against the law. So you know what? Those politicians, this giving the lowlifes a free ride. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna tell you about a squatter I once knew. With my father. Okay, see, I didn't know he was a squatter. It took me years to realize that. I'm gonna tell you that we've been moving to one place to another because of his drug problem and not paying rent. Okay, while I was young. So you know what though? That we moved from LA to the Inland Empire, Paris. It's Paris, California. That is that we were living in a public housing in Paris. And then somehow my father managed to find a place up in the Good Hope community of Paris, in the foothills. Okay, of Highway 74, between Paris and Lake Elsinore. Okay, you know what though? We moved there. I thought my dad that hit it big because it was a ranch house. Okay, a lot of land. They also got some chicken coops there. Okay, so we started raising some chickens, raising some animals. Okay, I built a corral out of scrap wood. Okay, so like because I was in the agricultural club. Okay, so yeah, you know what? That place was once occupied by drug dealers. Okay, okay. Well, at that time, their cash drug was PCP or angel dust. Okay, so it was the sheriff department raided that place, and then everybody got arrested. And okay, so and I don't think my dad, you know, rented the place. But the truth is that we still live in the house of horrors, just like the Topin family years before. Okay, so well, like I said, he's a complete piece of crap. Okay, so you know what though, and also too, it also bring problems because I do remember there's a rumors about some cash stash in that big plot of land. You know, it's like some guy climbed a fence, tried to break into our home. My dad pulled a gun on him until the sheriff came. And what it was that they found his van parked nearby. He got some topo maps, okay, of the land. So I'm gonna tell you there's something going. I'm gonna tell you that something going on in that place. And then another guy was walking along the fence, and my dad pulled a gun on him and shot at him, and somehow a buckshot hit him in the eye and ran off. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna tell you that place really did make me nervous. Okay. Then about a few years later, I'm gonna tell you, it was around 1985, I think, after I graduated from high school, that that we received another eviction notice. I began to wonder why is my father not paying rent again? Okay, I began to wonder what's going on. But then what happened? The land is turned out was owned by a Bell's bondsman who got the land from the previous people who was arrested in drug busts. Okay, so So I was wondering what the heck was going on here. So it's crazy, it was real crazy. Yeah, let me tell you, my dad did not have the balls to go to court, eviction court, and like you see, my mom about people. I was there, okay. The bail bond was there. What I was to listen to is very astonishing. That my father, let me tell you, my father moved into a unoccupied property, paid no rent, and the bail bondsman find out that there's a family living there for years. The judge orders him to leave. Okay, we were evicted. Okay, I'm quite confused. Okay, man. So we eventually moved to the other side of the rural community of Mead Valley. Okay, after we got evicted, and it was so sad that fortunately we got rid of all the livestock, and plus some of the things that we had left behind because we had to leave in a quick haste. Okay, so to me now the squatters the situation is going on right now that people the people are like stealing, had their home stolen by a bunch of jobless creeps. Okay, and what's really so disturbing is that like it's a disgrace. Okay, all the squatters I see on the news are like blacks and migrants. Okay, no, it's not a put down anyway, but to me it's a disgrace because where I live at right now, I pay rent. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, I pay rent. Okay, that's what I do. I pay rent. Okay, because that's part. I'm gonna tell you, that's part of the deal. Okay, that's part of the deal. You want a place to stay? I pay rent. That's what I do. Okay, so hopefully I'll buy a home someday. All right, I'm a retiree, so like I say, that it really disgusts me is how me being a taxpayer had to pay taxes to get those people out of the homes of the hardworking, like get squatters out of home that's occupied by a bunch of people who work for their home. Okay, so the truth is that it does happen too. That when there's a case in San Diego how like an older woman was paying rent, and like renting a home to a couple who own that home, and like out of their good heart, they're renting a home to an older person. Then what happened was that her son and his wife moved in. What happened? The mother died. Okay. And then what happened? The kids, who are a bunch of lowlights, stopped paying rent, not paying rent at all. Then they had to take them to court. To get the squatters out. Okay, to get the victim. Okay, what happened was that after the court forced them out, those lowlights like damaged the home. They tore up the home. See, that's what squatters are. They're like a bunch of tyrant brats. Okay, that they what they do, like when they get evicted, they did is strip mine the home, tear it up, and all that. And also in Florida, the same way. What happened? We got the man who was finishing his service to the military. He bought a home in Florida. Okay, he did. So he didn't. Him and his wife was living northeast. Okay, was the northeastern seaboard. Okay, so they decided to pack and move into their new home. And what happened when he got there? Their house is not empty, full of squatters. And they didn't know what happened was they produced a false documents to claim that they own the home, and so they had to fight that in court. You know what though? The bikers who protest at that place occupied by squatters try to force squatters out. So it got bad to a point that squatters and his family showed up, start confronting the bikers. Well, eventually the court got them out, and I'm gonna tell you, like several law enforcement got them out. Okay, they did. What they did, they tore the whole home up. Okay, very disgusting. So you know what though, I'm glad that Governor DeSantis decided to do something about it. Said they'll give the judges and the homeowner power to get rid of those low life squatters. Okay, that's the beginning, but don't expect that. Don't expect that it's going to happen in New York and California soon. All right. So, like I say, homeowners, you're my prayers. Okay, right now. So, but my opinion is that would scare me about me buying a home, because if I buy a home, I don't want to want to move out and find out there's somebody living there. I had to live in motels or live in a car just to get them out. So that's a very scary thought. Okay, so like I say, have a nice day, YouTubers. Take care.